See, she's awesome. And she was trying to get 2 babies to eat on my boobs. It didn't work. Okay. Whew. This is an emotional one this year. So next, I know you're all been waiting for Elizabeth. Elizabeth is special in her own way, not just because she is a woman who multitasks. She sent me a biography. It was like journalist, marathoner, writer, mother. It was like this long thing, and it was like, she is woman. But she also was lucky enough to be the first woman born via IVF in the US, which, yes, pretty awesome. Thank you. It's pretty awesome, but the awesome thing is she had no choice. Her parents did all the work, but she is taking who she is and taking her voice and making an impact in the community, which is what is really awesome and important. And she's pretty cool. You're gonna love her. So let me please give her a big welcome, Elizabeth Carr. I'm sorry, I'm 5 feet tall. I have to lower this a little bit. I just have to say, you know, I feel like I should just throw my speech out the window after what you all had to say. But that's why I always come to things like this. That's why I know it's so important. So, you know, it's fitting, the slogan for my graduating class, I went to Simmons College in Boston, the slogan was "Find Your Voice." And as Ronnie Mawson, my former colleague, will tell you, I'd like to say that I have done that and not been quiet since. My first baby picture is from a microscope of me at 4 cells old. Kind of awkward. My family and I don't know my first word, but can recite hundreds of headlines from around the world announcing my birth, and it's still why I hate the word cutie to this day, because my very first headline was, "She's a cutie." She's beautiful. No, she's cute. I have not faced infertility myself, but rather, I'm the successful outcome of an infertility treatment. While it's very different being a product rather than a patient, I appreciate and am grateful every day that my parents and doctors fought against incredible odds to get me here. Though I did not fight her battle, I'm acutely aware that my mother nearly died 3 times due to ectopic pregnancies, that she had to travel out of state to have IVF because it was illegal in Massachusetts when I was born, that there was no insurance coverage, that the procedure was in fact so controversial when I was born that the hospital in Virginia had to station armed guards outside of her hospital room and gave the press a false description of my father just so he can come and go and get my mom coffee. Really, truly, the hospital coffee was so bad. My parents' journey certainly was not an easy one, but no meaningful journeys ever are. I wasn't given the choice to live quietly as an unknown, and that sometimes proved difficult to deal with. Have you ever had a camera crew to go to your senior prom? That's when your date really dances like this. I knew, though, that I had to keep talking and keep fighting. Because as we all know, infertility is a battle to just get through it. Figure out if you can keep going emotionally, financially, spiritually. But here in this room, we know that even if our personal fight ends, the battle continues on. There's a book that I have, a page of this book framed in my bedroom. It's from a bicycling book. But it talks about how the best piece of advice this cyclist ever got was, there will be chaos, just keep pedaling. Because, he said, you have two options if you're not pedaling through chaos. One, you can fall off the bike, or you continue forward slowly until the chaos thins, and either the pack breaks away from you, or you from them. But those are really your only options out of the chaos. And once you've had to face infertility, you find your voice can only aid the collective, giving knowledge, strength, and the will to keep going, keep pedaling through the chaos to others just like you. And you suddenly realize you're not alone. You have the same questions and fears and doubts. People often ask me if I feel like a miracle baby. That's what Louise Joy Brown said, the first IVF baby in the world, to me over a Skype chat we had for the first time ever this year. Yes, I said to her. And they wonder if I have special powers because I'm a first IVF baby. I wish. And they ask me how my parents told me. And then they ask me for advice on how to tell their own children. And they ask how my parents decided to keep on going and how they had so much faith in the face of so much controversy. And she said, I think you're the only person in the whole world who knows what I've been through. And I said, that is exactly how everybody going through infertility feels too. It's a chaos we know too well. That's why I've continued to lend my voice to the collective, despite not being on the front lines of what you all are battling every day. But it's in rooms, and gatherings, and chat rooms, and forums like this that the battle continues on, gaining strength through hugs, information, inspiration, and pure grit. There may only be two ways out of chaos, but I know one thing, and so do you. The best way is to keep pedaling. Thank you.